Wrestling Q&A. This is Jason Evel at the EWA Evolution 2012. And concluding my interview with former Cruiserweight Champion Trent Farrell. So does your character relate to you in the ring, outside of the ring?
When I started out and I was kind of being very whiny and just throwing fits and stuff all over the place, not really. That was just a direction they wanted me to go with the character, and I just kind of went with it. Since I initially won the Cruiserweight Championship, which I lost tonight, I figured that direction for the character didn't really work anymore. I needed to do something else, and so when I went home, like a couple nights after winning it, I looked up an old championship history, saw people who had held it before me, and I was legitimately shocked by some of the people who had held that belt before I did. And so I decided to work that directly into my character. And so that's why my character revered that title so much, because I revered that title so much, because some of the people were.
So describe what kind of wrestler are you?
I have no idea. There's no single specific style that I know of that I attempt to do. Like, I'm a cruiserweight, but I don't really do that much crazy high flying stuff, so I wouldn't really call myself like a real risk taker, high flying kind of guy. I'm not really technical. I'm not strong style, I really don't know how I'd categorize myself.
So in your opinion, do you wrestle for a living or do you have an outside job?
I have an outside job. I've been doing this pretty regularly this year. Stuff is picking up, but it's definitely not enough to pay the bills right now.
So in your own opinion, who has the better talent, WWE, Ring of Honor, or TNA?
I think TNA has the best talent and doesn't use it. Because TNA keeps getting these like really good guys from Ring of Honor, and then they just keep pushing all of the old WWE and WCW guys. And so they keep snatching up this really good talent and then not utilizing it properly.
So have you ever been physically injured due to wrestling?
When I first came back to training again 2 summers ago, I was taking a move from Alexander James, Wrinkleplex, I believe. And when I took it, my one leg kicked over my shoulder and I towed the ring really, really hard and broke my toe. Last summer, I was in practice and had somebody Texas Cloverleaf, and he powered out of it, and I got flung across the ring a little bit and landed on my shoulder. If you go back and watch, I believe it was Boomer's Bash 2. It was me against Sean Cannon, #1 contendership for the EWA Cruiserweight Championship. If you pay attention, I don't use my arm very much. The only time that I did anything with my right arm was I threw one clothesline. And that was it, because this shoulder was almost unusable still.
So if you had any advice for somebody pursuing a wrestling career, what would they be?
Do it. Like, I wasted a lot of time being in and out of training the way I was. At this point, based on when I started training, I could be a 10-year vet. Who knows where I could have been by now. Instead, I'm a 1-year-in rookie. So my biggest advice is not to dawdle, to just get on it and do that. If it's really your dream, then make it happen. Don't let what I let happen to me happen to you too.
So what is your favorite type of match and favorite wrestling moves?
Most of my favorite moves I've been using myself. I love the code breaker, so I do a modified version of that. I loved the flatliner the moment I saw it, so I worked that into my arsenal. I like the 3-handle fuzzy family credenza, whatever it was that they called that thing. So I just call it a fisherman neck breaker, which is what it essentially is. And I've started doing that. Favorite type of match?
Yes.
I think ladder and or TLC matches. Like I like matches that involve weapons that you can do creative things with. I don't like matches that involve like cookie sheets and you just hit somebody upside the head with it. To me, that's no longer wrestling. If you have a weapon in there that you can do something with, that you can use as a part of a move, as a setup for a move, something like that, that's still wrestling to me. And to me, that's much more exciting than just hitting something in the head with something.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Because I'm getting such a late start and I'm not in the greatest shape and stuff like that, I figure the odds of me making it really far are pretty slim. Not that I'm not going to shoot for that, and not that I'd turn any opportunities down if I got them, but I just don't see it happening for a guy who's just getting started at 30. It still could, but I don't necessarily see that happening. This year, things started really picking up for me. I'm working regularly in 3 promotions. I've got another couple that have used me and are interested in bringing me back. I'm debuting for another one next week. So hopefully this just keeps continuing. With any luck, I can start to get some attention of some of the bigger indies. And hopefully within 5 years, I'm something of some importance in the indie scene, at least on like our coast. Hopefully, like ranked in the PWI 500. Maybe have participated in one of the ECWA Super 8 tournaments or something like that. That's the kind of thing that I'm shooting for. That's what I believe is an achievable goal.
So if they made a movie about Trent Farrell, who would play you and what would the title be?
This guy is Sam Huntington. He plays the werewolf character in the American version of Being Human, and he played the zombie sidekick in Dilly Dog. I feel that he has a real self-deprecating sense of humor that I have in real life, and he also plays a whiny character very well, so I believe he'd be able to do very well playing the original take of Trent Farrell. The title, which would also be the title of an autobiography if I ever write one, would be Better Late Than Never, reflecting how long it took me to get actually into the business from when I first started training, and the fact that I honestly believe that though I do regret not going all the way the first time that I started training, I do believe that my numbers of different times training and various different people that I've learned from has made me a better worker than I would have been otherwise.
So this concludes the interview with Trent Farrell. My name is Jason Neville. This is Indie Wrestling Q&A. Check out for more videos up on YouTube. Thank you.